Every fall, an American tradition is Thanksgiving, and it's that celebration of abundance. It's a celebration of giving thanks, and oftentimes we see a cornucopia as part of that traditional display that we see on our Thanksgiving tables. A cornucopia is basically just a horn-shaped, it could be a basket, it could be a container, but it symbolizes just that horn of plenty that we see as part of our Thanksgiving celebration. I wanted to show you how to make a cornucopia just very simply, and it's using a chicken wire framework. And here you can see the chicken wire that I've just rolled into a cornucopia shape, and you can bend it any way that you want to. If you want the curve of it coming up for that horn, that makes it a little bit more, but it's just a simple just chicken wire or just poultry netting that you can make into any size that you want and in pretty much any shape. From there, what I do is just take some yarn, and this just happens to be a really wide skein of yarn, and this isn't a gray color, and I kind of like the gray. I think it's just kind of fun. And you just start by wrapping the yarn around the framework that you've created, and simply just keep going and going and going until it's completely covered. And then once I have that covered, I like to take just some leaves that I spray with TAC 2000 and just lay those on the top. They're glued right to it, and then bind it a little bit with some bullion. Here I just use gold bullion, but you can also add other materials. There's different types of yarn. You could add jute. You can use whatever color you want. I kind of like the gray because what ends up giving me just a great background for my cornucopia. And once you have that all covered and completed, you can see that it just makes that nice opening in the center. And what I really love about this is how lightweight it is. It's really light, it's weight. The yarn is waterproof, so it's not going to wick the water out. So it's just going to kind of give you that just amazing look when it comes to the cornucopia. And then from there you can add many different things to this. Here I just have a permanent botanical, dried materials, permanent gourds and apples and branches and things that you can put inside of this. Then, and of course all the dried materials, which are very popular right now, so you can do it all with dried materials and just have that nice form that you created with your cornucopia. Another one that you could do is just using fresh flowers. And here I've just taken just a loamy tray with some beautiful design of fresh flowers and fresh foliages, a little bit of permanent botanical apples and leaves that are added to that to just add to that color palette that you see with that cornucopia. So you can do it many different directions, many different ways, make it any way you want, and it just takes a matter of minutes just to create that. So using a chicken wire form, a little bit of yarn or materials just to cover that up. You could use fabric if you wanted to, and just to create your own horn of plenty or cornucopia for fall.